all with 7 points. So it's a wide open competition for the team championship, and as we pointed out, they will be picking a fighter of this competition. We'll tell you more about what they look for. Let's go to our ring announcer, Tom Parker, for the introductions on our fighters at the 112 pounds.
On behalf of the El Dorado Hotel Casino in the heart of downtown Reno, Nevada, welcome to the 1991 National Collegiate Boxing Championships. These bouts are sanctioned by the National Collegiate Boxing Association and the United States of America Amateur Boxing Federation. In our first bout tonight, in the red corner, representing the U.S. Air Force Academy, Ronald Brown. And in the blue corner, representing the University of Nevada, Reno, EFREN Mendoza. Your referee for this bout, Stan Hamilton.
An awful range. You got a good jab.
Mills also, and also Robin, it's going to be important, I think, for Nevada to try to win this bout because they are trailing by 6 points to the Air Force Academy, and if they were able to win this, they'll pick up 5 points in the team competition.
Well, Ron, that's very true. The pressure definitely is on the University of Nevada. They're very close. They could win this tournament, and they're going to do their best. Watch this EFREN yesterday, and he's in good shape, but he's a southpaw, and you'll notice that a lot of times when you have 2 southpaws, it kind of even confuses the fans.
Remember, it's only 3 rounds of competition, so there'll be no holding back.
That doesn't give him much time. 3 2-minute rounds with a minute in between each round, and there's also a 10-minute or 10-second warning just before the upcoming round.
Good left hand that time for Mendoza, glancing off the side of the head of Brown.
The guy from Nevada's got to get on top of this guy, though. He can't fight him outside. The other guy's too tall. Mendoza, he's got to get on top of this guy. That's where he's going to have to fight him. But you're right, Ron. It's 3 minutes, 3 rounds, 2 minutes. You have to get after it. You just can't wait.
Brown with the reach, of course. Mendoza's got to get inside that reach, and now he gets him into the corner, and they clinch in the break.
What
referee is Stan Hamilton.
Excuse me, Ron. What is so typical of collegiate boxing is that because they have such a short duration of a bout, they normally start off the first 30 seconds all out.
Now you get the sense that Brown a little more comfortable with Mendoza, measuring him a little bit face to face.
Certainly you can hear a partisan Nevada crowd here, all pulling for EFREN Mendoza.
Brown's not doing a bad job, but you got to take advantage of his long right hand. He should be pop, pop, pop with that thing more. Because one jab is worth a good solid left hand if you get it there.
Stick and run a little bit.
You bet.
12-ounce gloves on these boxers. One of the nice things about little guys is they don't run out of gas very quickly.
The end of the first round, and as you take a look at the first round, gentlemen, your assessment of it. Mills?
Well, I think the Air Force kid, it's a close round. The other kid, the Mendoza, came in real good, but Brown has got awful lanky. Got a long left right hand, the southpaw. He's got a heck of a shot. You've got to keep that left hand pumping. Think about the service academies too, Ron. Those young men are in great shape. They got to be in shape to be in the military, and they come to fight. So it's a good fight so far.
Robin?
One of the things that I like about the Air Force fighters is that normally they don't sit in the corner in between rounds, and somehow that gives a psychological edge, I think. The Nevada fighter, of course, or many of the other opposing schools are sitting in their corners, but what we're on here is a 20-point system with the winner getting 20 points and the loser something less than that. So I would say that was extremely close. I wouldn't want to pick that one.
Taking a look at EFREN Mendoza, just a freshman at University of Nevada, Reno, a criminal justice major, and he came in with a 3-0 record. Has not won a championship, so he's looking for his first championship. If you joined us late, it's the National Collegiate Championships on the Pacific Sports Network. I'm glad you could join us this afternoon. We have 12 bouts coming your way. This is the first of those 12. Mendoza sensing that he has Brown in a little bit of trouble, and now the referee Stan Hamilton cautioning about headbutting.
Well, the referees, I think, sometime in amateur boxing get too involved. They get in the way of the fighters. I didn't see that as a flagrant violation, but those are the rules. But he got nailed. Brown got nailed a good left hand, but he seemed to be okay right now. That was a good shot by Mendoza.
Mendoza certainly got a bright future as a freshman. One of the things that I like about Mendoza, he throws in combinations, and that's what a coach is always on you for, is to not just be a one-punch fighter, but to throw 1-2, 1-2, 3, and to go to the body. And particularly in the lower weight classes, that's what you're going to see here today.
Good combination again, and down goes Brown. Hit him with the left hand, followed with the right hand, and buckled the knees of Ronald Brown.
Yeah, he got his attention there.
He got nailed.
Second round here. Mendoza should just not lose his cool like he's doing. Wait for an opening. Another left hand. He's thrown in combinations, and that's why he looks a little bit sharper in this round.
Inside 20 seconds left in this second round. And now Hamilton cautioning him a little bit, Brown, about using the forearm. Coming up to the end of round 2. And we'll be back with more from Reno.
You look
of Ronald Brown.
Yeah, he did. He had good left hand. Second round, he had a good round from Mendoza. He's listening to his coach. He's doing what he says. He's staying on top of the guy. He had a great round. He's coming on very strong.
Well, I'd certainly say that if Brown wants to win this match, he's going to have to do what he's doing right now, and that's throw some leather. He can't be doing too much dancing here.
Brown dancing out of trouble, trying to regroup in a sense, because since a minute into the second round, Mendoza has taken charge of this bout.
He definitely has. Brown should be pop with that long right hand, but he's not doing that.
Mendoza also represents a little bit of a problem, because when he drops his head or goes low, he's awfully difficult to hit.
Yes, he is.
Mendoza 5'4", Brown coming in with a 3-inch advantage in height at 5'7".
Awful tall for that weight division, awful tall.
One of the nice features that Mendoza has, though, is he keeps his eyes up. It's good for a fighter to drop his head, to weave, to slip punches, to roll punches, but he keeps his eyes on the fighter, and he doesn't lose sight of where punches can come from.
And now Brown has got to struggle because he's getting a little bit frustrated. And Mendoza is being able to get inside that long reach and is able to connect. And with the little time that is left here in the third and deciding round, he has got to make sure that whatever Brown throws hits its target.
Well, Mendoza definitely looks like he wants this fight. He's working for this fight. He's taking charge.
Another good right hand this time off the top, the high part of the head of Ronald Brown. And tying him up at the end of the fight. It's all over. We'll be back with the decision in a moment.
From the Wild West to the mean streets, Clint Eastwood is...
in the blue corner, representing the University of Nevada, Reno, EFREN
So EFREN Mendoza from the University of Nevada here in Reno picks up 5 points for his team, and that's important because that 5 points brings them to within a single point of the Air Force Academy, so the Academy leads it 19-18. 119 pounds coming up next. We'll be back to tell you about the boxers in that competition.